welcome back to El Pacifico here in Colombia, and we have managed to capture both Panama and Costa Rica last stream. We stole this guy's title here, so now this guy is independent. We are considered threatening, though, so we do have to worry about that a little bit. I can force vassalizations, but it looks like our council, not a fan of that right now. Ooh, I'd be considered a truce breaker with this guy. But not on this one. Let's see here. Three votes are for. These guys were against. Of course you're against. You hate me. This guy's returning a favor for this guy. I need my spy master or my padre to join me on this. I figure my spy master be all in. Stormy, good day. Paul Jones over on YouTube, how you doing? Let's see if a payment of 15 gold will be enough to raise this guy up here. No, huh? Still no. That's a shame. There is no glory in this war. The enemy is too weak. Lame. How about after a day? Would you change your mind? Nope. Still no. Damn it. Okay, fine. Whatever. There's also the pirate base that's down here as well. Coiba. Could declare war on Coiba. It'd be a holy war, but nope. Once again, active tyranny because my council hates me.
Hello there.
Doth Chaos 22. Thank you so much for following over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Okay. We also have a war going on right now where we're an ally in Apure. 68% positive war score right now. It's almost going on for almost 10 years now. Ah, it's Paul Jones over on YouTube. Well, thank you for joining us over on Twitch as well. So hopefully that war can be finished up, and then we can decide what to do, because we also want to try and take over the Antioquia territory, but we can't do that because we're both in an alliance war with Apure, so we can't touch them right now. I can arrest Miguel. I forget why specifically. And I can arrest Andreas. For some reason. Okay. I have shares? How the hell do I have shares? I'm not a... I am in the Bankers Guild. Oh. Okay. Might have forgotten about this entirely.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Akari, I feel like you're trying to catch me unaware. You're trying to catch me off guard. Thank you so much, Akari, for the dollar donation. We still need to build that city, which we did choose to start building over in Buenaventura. That's being built right now. Should be done in 2 more years. Okay. So we're kind of going to be in a waiting game right now as we try and figure out what's going on with Apure. We do need to give up some territory though, because our vassals are not going to be fans of us having this many territories in our control. Yairo here is our chancellor. 72 years old. Akari could be our better chancellor, though, for us. So, Yairo, what we're going to do is we're going to promote you. And we're going to give you a Trato. So, have fun with that. Oh, you can also be my chancellor as well? Nice. Good. Okay. Leave that alone, then. And, let's see here. Gabriel. It'd be pretty funny if we give Aaron a territory. Let me give Gabriel a territory here. Gabriel. I'm going to give you... What's the next territory down? Quibdo. What was it doing? Forgot. Okay. Gabriel, then a title. Quibdo. Good. Alright, so that brings us to 8 of 8. Should be good there. Viscous 202, are you dead? I don't think so. Maybe you are. You did die, Viscous. You died, 2747 at the age of 34. You were murdered, actually, Viscous, which is shocking. You also had abdominal pain and chest pains. I don't know who murdered you. I don't know who would want to murder you, but you were murdered. Dizzy Empire says, I don't approve of the titles that will inherit being given away. Listen, Dizzy, we got a problem already. I mean, we've got... Your titles are not going to be all inherited by yourself. You've got titles being inherited... Well, actually, you're not even the main heir. Akari's got to be the one that's super worried. Because Akari's supposed to be the main heir. But all of the territories are going to be split up right now, as is. And I don't like that. Not a fan. Intervention for Gotham. President DuPont has declared an intervention against Lord Admiral Angus of the Redcoat Dominion and the followers of the Queen in the Kingdom of Gotham. All true Americanist men are called to arms against the barbaric heathens. These uneducated followers of the traitor must be shown the light of liberty. It's the Second American Revolution, folks! The Second American Revolution is at hand. The Redcoat Dominion now marching its way through Jersey, it looks like. But also being attacked by Massachusetts. Larry and the Mage, how you doing? You get to keep kingdom titles and the vassals won't leave you, it's fine. Warmaster says, best to call the executioner. We have too many children. The problem is this damn Gavelkind kills me. Hate Gavelkind. It's the worst. Oh, but it looks like we can now increase our centralization, though, at least. So we'll go ahead and do that. Lacaustrian Campaign. Sister Militant Frederique of the St. Ursula's Chosen has started planning a campaign against the pagans of the Great Lakes. For too long, the pagans have been steadfast in their fights against the Christians, and Sister Militant Frederique has decided to convert them with the sword. The wild people of the lakes have started gathering in response, bellowing their battle hymns and demonic rituals, unstoppable in their frenzy. Surely this will lead to a bloodbath on both sides, as neither will let the other be. With a final blessing from Abbess General Laurentine II, the armies of the Ursulines leave Canada for good. Let them come, and let them be slaughtered. How long till I can change succession laws? The problem with the succession laws, Stormy, is that I can't change them so long as somebody has a negative opinion of me as a vassal. So if somebody has a negative opinion of me as a vassal, I can't change the laws. This guy hates me because I just conquered him. This guy hates me as well, even though I gave him so many titles because I revoked his title at some point. Oh yeah, he was. This is the guy who was in charge of Buenaventura before I took it. So he hates me for that, which is a shame. And he's gonna forever hate me, apparently. So sad times. He also wants the Kingdom of Grand Nicoya. Alright. We have approved the low centralization law here in our kingdom. That means now we cannot change another law for another 5 more years. Looks like a few people need spying on. Maybe just a few. Speaking of, what am I doing? Excellent. I'm currently focusing on business, which I think we're fine now. We don't really need to worry so much about business. We've got the money being generated, but I can't change it for another year, so I'll have to decide what I want to change it to once that year is up. 72% positive war score. Expedition for Desiree. The great president Archinatus has declared an expedition against King Pierce of Idaho and the adherents of the Almighty Spirit in the kingdom of Desiree. All true Mormon men are called to arms in the name of the Heavenly Father. The light of the Angel Moroni will whatever. So Desiree, Desiree in the start of our campaign grew quite a bit. They were expanding out to over here, and then all of a sudden they just kind of were shrinking back and back and back, and finally they're just a shell of their former self. Idaho managed to grab their capital, which was Salt Lake, and now they've pushed them south to what is kind of like southern Utah / Arizona, like upper New Mexico or Arizona. I forget the way the map is. Arizona. So, like, that's a thing. Gran Francisco continues to expand into Arixo there. Like, Gran Francisco is solid. They are on point right now. King Elon Camus II, 18 years old, just came into power after... oh, wait, what? What happened to Francis? He's still alive? Who deposed Francis? Shocking. Hold on. How do you... Wait, what? How do you elect someone else as emperor when the other emperor is still alive? That doesn't make sense. What? I've never seen that. I mean, you elect a new emperor and the other emperor dies, or you depose the emperor and then a new emperor comes into power, but it would say deposed or something like that. Deposed. Abdicated? He might have, maybe. But what reason would he have to abdicate? He is a cannibal. That probably didn't help. A cannibal who has great pox and is a lunatic, and has lover's pox. So, kind of a thing. Just a bit. Lincoln has also expanded, almost entirely captured, like, the Seattle, Washington area. This is the Portland area over here. Crow somehow managed to make it all the way over here, being over here. New Russia is expanding a little bit too. They've started to take a bit more of the Canadian territories closer to like British Columbia. Wait, is that British Columbia? It's like the Vancouver area. What else we got going on? Larian says, as a Ruski myself, I totally support New Russia there. And on the other side of the map, we've got the Redcoat Dominion, kind of having hold on Canadian territories. Over here on this side, Quebec area. And then making some inroads in the New England territories. They captured New York, on their way to capturing New Jersey. And then the Holy Columbian Confederacy just continues to just, like, be solid. Just there, No breakups, really. Rio Bravo. The Alamo somehow is inside of Rio Bravo. I'm not sure how that happened. The Nauvoo Legion was deposed. Now Sonora is here where the Nauvoo Legion was. So this, we're gonna pause here for a moment. This actually gave. I was doing this yesterday as well, and right before I started streaming tonight, I had this idea, and I don't know if it's been done before. Probably has. I'm probably not the first one to think about this, but I was thinking like. There are what they call AARs in Crusader Kings. They're called after action reports. The idea is that in a forum post, like an actual website forum, you kind of go through the history of a ruler, like in word format. So you literally would just like type out in like as if you're recording histories, as if you're a historian, you're recording the actions taken by that ruler, and you just write a report on them, and then they just progress from there. I was thinking, what if I did that, but I did it in video format? I had seen a video where it was a time lapse. Somebody did a time lapse of HOI 4. Hearts of Iron 4, and they did a time lapse of the war, of World War II, and I was just in my head. I was thinking, this is pretty cool. What if somebody was actually like almost narrating it in a way where it was like a commentary, a color commentary on the actual progression of the game itself? And then I realized, don't I do that all the time? Isn't that what I do? So I was thinking, what if I did that? But I focused on a specific family. What if I focused on one family? Like I didn't do like sometimes you see people like they do like the whole let's exit out of the game and see how the game map turns out in the end, and like they just kind of run through the entire thing. But I was thinking like what if I focused on a single family and just follow their story and see where their story ended up. In a way, Larian. So Larian points out it was basically like the observer mode we did, the Western Protectorate campaign we did last time. Pretty much. The difference there was we were more focused on getting to the end of everything to see how the map kind of turned out. Here we'd be more focused on like as a ruler, like as major actions happened, we continuously check in more frequently. That is. I was just thinking about that in my head. I probably wouldn't do it now. I might wait until Crusader Kings 3 comes out and see if they have any extra benefits to doing it in that game, and then we can shelve that idea for now. But I was just thinking about that. So I don't know if it's been done or if anybody else has done it that way before. But I thought it was kind of cool. I feel like my strength is in not playing the game. I'm not the best at playing the game, but I feel like I have a strength at telling the story of the game and telling the story of the people in the game. So I was an idea I was thinking about kicking around in my head earlier. War is hell because we can't raise any profits. New Russia has declared a Russian holy war for Victoria. We got our keep. Larian seen it done before. It can be fun. I think so. I'll kick it around for a while and see what I can come up with. Viscous202 says, I've been subscribed since your German season of Crusader Kings 2 and your capital was Köln for a while. It was. That was 2014, I want to say, our Holy Roman Empire campaign. It was a fun one. %77 positive war score right now. It's my... All right, so our council is agreeing to declare war now, so we can subjugate Chiriqui here.
Here comes the money.
Whoa! Dark Stormy donated $3.50. Tree Fitty. Don't tell the Boris Johnson, though. He might try to impose an export duty. Stormy, thank you so much. That's a good one. I mean, we don't have a trade agreement right now, as it is, Stormy, between the U.S. and the UK right now, so who knows what's going to happen. I'm going to quiet headphones so that wasn't so loud. My apologies. I can shrink that down a little bit then. Stormy says there needs to be. I'm sick of paying handling fees every time I want merch. Yeah, it's rough right now, Stormy. So I hope that we can get something going with some agreements. Larian asks, was it the campaign when you were raided by Vikings nonstop and an way to high heaven? I'm pretty sure it was. Pretty sure it was that campaign, Larian. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and declare war on this guy. He's got 725 troops, no allies. He did manage to get the other guy to agree to subjugate to him, though. So we can grab all this territory all at once. He did half my job for me. I love this guy. Now I'm going to conquer him. Cost me 1,000 prestige. Whatever. Do it. Do it. I can afford the prestige loss. I'm not even going to raise my vassals for this one. I can have them sit back and relax. More vassals to hate us. Exactly, Ilarian. At Lee Cross, I was the one who donated, and it still startled me, if that's any consolation. Too funny. 78% positive war score against the Pulre. Once we grab this territory here, all that's left for us is this guy right here, the pirate. Should have declared war on the pirate at the same time. Forgot about that. While we get going here, I want to remind everyone that we do have a poll out in the field right now for our next long play MMO. It's between Lord of the Rings Online, Elder Scrolls Online, and Final Fantasy XIV. The last time I checked the polls, Lord of the Rings Online and Elder Scrolls Online were now tied at about 62, 63 votes apiece. I forget the exact number. And then Final Fantasy behind by about 30. So if you were interested in, I'll go ahead and read that in a second. If you were interested in voting, and you've not already done so, two ways that you can do that. You can vote through Discord, and just click on the emote icon on the Discord, or you can vote through our poll on the YouTube community site, which is found right there in the link that I've just given. If you do not have access to the Discord and you would like access to the Discord, you can find that right here as well. But like I said, tie right now between ESO and Lotro, and we will be counting votes through till August 1st. News from Brazil. After years of confusing warfare and shifting alliances, the Brazilian Civil War is finally over. Oh, a warlike apostolic priest from Bahia has emerged victorious, and it now rules as Emperor Verissimo Pedroso. A man of the people, the new emperor has cleaned out the corrupt bureaucrats of the old regime. Things are slowly returning to normal in the August Empire, and the coffee current is safe again. Good, I can't be spoken till I have my coffee. So, the Braganca Empire has now been deposed. We now have House Pedroso in charge here. Sadly, we don't know any stats for this guy here. He just kind of like fills a void, more or less. But new empire. That's the first time I think we've seen that. We didn't stick around long enough to see what would happen with the Tang dynasty back in the original campaign. He does like Mesoamericans, but that's not me, I don't think. Yeah, that's not me. I am not a Mesoamerican. News from Brazil. The recent turmoil in the Augusta Empire has left the old house in chaos. Blank, removed from the line of succession. Prince Eloy now seeks a new future north of the Brazilian Empire. Rumors say that raiding and looting follow in his footsteps. How unsettling. So this guy is now... Look at this guy's wealth! 4,500 gold this guy has. Northern Captaincy. I don't need to, Larian. I can holy war it. Yep, the one time he liked my culture, he was an isolationist and we couldn't take advantage of it. It sucked. It was the worst. Alright, so we got Korrigath, we got Akari, we got Akari. What are you doing here? Patient, I guess? Okay. Sebastian. We cut gonna go ahead and attack from the place that does not have the what you call on it. The intervention fails. Madison, it seems, does not favor the old world cultist faithful. After a string of defeats and setbacks, President Dupont has called off the intervention for Gotham against Lord Admiral Angus of the Redcoat Dominion. That was fast. Princess Doc Stormy Days is 12 years old. Time for you to choose a focus. Looks like your best options are either going to be in diplomacy or martial. Diplomacy does have a positive, but it also has a negative. Martial is just positive. And we also have something available in stewardship as well. I know that you're around, Stormy, so just let me know which one you like to do. Martial it is. Speaking of, we're about to go into battle here. Korrigath leading the charge. This campaign has been easy pickings. Swinging my sword around through the jungle is a pleasure, and my fellow soldiers are equally jovial, surrounded by the blood of our Estemino enemies and the cries of the battle. Look! Enemy Commander Marquez Rodolfo II is hiding. Someone suddenly shouts, pointing off in the distance. Alright, so he's got a martial combat skill of 3. I've got 31. There you are. I've been itching for a fight. I will let everyone know of his cowardice. What do we think, folks? Is it time for the wheel? Do we think it's time for the wheel? Viscus, I can't help it you were murdered. Lee Cross says kill him like the rest, but Larian says no need to risk it. Sounds like it's wheel time. Dual taunt. Reveal the wheel.